Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League. This is your host, JW Schmo from Team Raytheon. Unfortunately, this week, Raytheon is not playing. We were eliminated in the playoffs in the round of 8 against Microsoft themselves. And so we will continue on, and I will bring you with great pleasure the matchup between IBM and Microsoft in the best of 7 round of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft is now up 2-0 against their IBM opponents. This is a battle of the giants, two elite computer-based companies duking it out in the digital world of the internet. And so without further ado, we're going to take it to Waystation for game number 3. In the upper right-hand corner, playing for Microsoft as the red Zerg is MEMCPY. And in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for IBM as the blue Zerg, we have the epic Zai. Now we've got two absolute juggernauts in the Zerg-based race, Zai. And ladies and gentlemen, the cat is now out of the bag, and apparently MEMCPY no longer has a cat. So we've got Zai, who happens to be, I believe Sai Starcraft's brother. Is that how I understand it? Anyway, he is playing MEMCPY. Both of these guys are absolutely phenomenal at their respective races. Both happen to be Zerg. It does look like Zai is going to go for an early... He is going to go for an early hatch against his opponent, who is going for the spawning pool first. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very greedy play by Zai. I'm not sure if he realizes this is a new map, Waystation. I'm not sure if he's aware these are cross spawns. I have to assume he does. Very risky play though. It does kind of open himself up to some early aggression from MEMCPY if he catches it soon enough. However, I guess in this course for Zai it doesn't really matter. MEMCPY is going to be laying down his natural as well, and so we are off to the races. I don't know what else to say. It's ZVZ, ladies and gentlemen, and ZVZ it's they build 3 units, right? They build Zerglings, and then they build Banelings, and then the guy who blinks first, I guess, builds Roaches. But if no one blinks, then they go Mutalisks. And then if that doesn't work, then we just sit and stare at each other for 20 minutes while someone figures out which unit composition will beat the other guy's unit composition. And then finally we have one epic battle where one of the two opponents finally decides to go all in because screw it, I'm not spending 2 hours playing one game of StarCraft. And so I don't think I've seen anything that has deviated from that path. The only person I've ever seen do something different and get away with it was Boobs from Team Raytheon. However, he was, as much as I love his skill set, he was not playing such opponents such as MEMCPY or Zai. Now, it does look like Zai might lose this Overlord to that Queen. He's down to 18 health. He is running for his life. He's being chased by another Overlord, and the two of them are trying to hug. And will they hug in forever glory? MEMCPY chasing. This is the slowest engagement of the entire night, and it ends in a flurry burst of red blood all over the ground. And that Queen is so BA, it just walks on over nonchalantly and throws up all over that hatchery. And Zai, as a result, now is bringing out a couple Zerglings to say, wait a second, you just took down my Overlord and I am unhappy. But there is nothing, absolutely nothing Zai can do about it right now. Unfortunately for him, he is going to have to live with the eternal shame of losing an Overlord to a slow Queen. And that slow Queen is basking in the glory of knowing that it has taken down the first kill of the night. We do see the lovely After Hours Gaming League logo as these Zerglings pass in the night. Metabolic Boost, finishing up for Zai, trying to repeat the success of MEMCPY. However, MEMCPY does go the right direction out of that engagement and gets the heck out of dodge. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go right now. MEMCPY needs to get that Baneling nest up. He is about to get full frontal attacked by these Zerglings. Zai not wasting any time, trying to go right in. It's a Baneling bonanza. And MEMCPY very effectively using those queens, trying to get a couple hit kills on Zai. Zai is going to finish off that one sunken colony. MEMCPY is going to lose the queens. These Banelings are going to do work. Are they going to be able to do epic work though? Oh, sacked by the German team. Zai is literally making MEMCPY earn every mineral he has. However, Zai is not going to be able to finish off MEMCPY in one fell swoop, unfortunately for IBM. This game will really set the tone. If Zai can't do it, I'm not sure anyone can on the IBM team. These two opponents, oh, a huge Baneling burst right in the heart of the blue army. Ladies and gentlemen, these three Zerglings are doing absolutely no work in the middle of MEMCPY's base. And now MEMCPY is free to roam across the grand expanse of Waystation. He is on his way to the station of his blue opponent, and he is hungry for food. And now Zai is going to have to play keep away. He's going to have to dance the dance like he has never danced the dance before. MEMCPY sneaking out, and I just clicked completely on the other side of the map. He's sneaking out. He's getting the Banelings. He's going for the Baneling bust of that natural Zai. Both of these players going for Banelings up the wazoo. Not even worrying too much about the minerals. Oh my goodness, gas everywhere. These Banelings are going right into the main. Are they going to be able to lay down the hurt? Oh! Baneling guts everywhere. Oh, Zai, no! Oh, Zai, the micro is not with you on the fourth. Unfortunately, a large number of drones lost their lives in an effort to keep that queen safe and sound. And so MEMCPY has laid down a hurt against his Zerg opponent, and he has left a scar upon each of these drones' face. You can see each of them wishing that they had just a wee bit more health than they actually do. And MEMCPY, not to be outdone, is sending more Zerglings in, trying to get the best of his blue opponent, going right in. Oh, but a nice burst right there by Zai, killing off a large number of those Zerglings. More of them not getting microed properly. 1, 2, 3. Two of them going down to that Baneling. Not the best engagement here for our red Zerg. MEMCPY losing that engagement handedly. However, all in all things considered, a fairly even match so far. Only a 200 mineral resource difference between the two of them. Really, the telling metric here is the number of drones lost. And there's a 5 drone difference. Slight engagement, a little bit of poke here by Zai, trying to get a little bit of a scout in. Getting around behind the sunken colony. Just a wee little bit of a poke. Going into the main. He is going to see the Spire under production. Now he knows. He knows that his opponent is going for that Spire. Very good use of the Queen there by Zai in order to get those Banelings trapped on the wrong side of history there. And now Zai, interesting play. I said the first person to go Roach earlier would be the one to blink, and it looks like Zai might be that one. Because that, he knows, at this point, he knows that Mutalisks are coming. So really, his options now are to go heavy Spore Crawler around his bases and then go for an all-in Roach. I mean, there's really no two ways about it. I mean, those Mutalisks are going to have huge mobility advantage against his opponent. However, the one thing is Spore Crawlers eat Mutas for lunch. I should have mentioned that. So the question now is whether Zai is going to be able to take advantage of the information that he has. He knows that Mutalisks are coming. He needs to get full-out anti-air. And he is doing that with Hydralisks. He's saying, Zai is being stubborn. He's saying, you know what? I can win with Hydralisks. Mutas are not the only way to play this game. And so now, MEMCPY doing an excellent job being right outside of the detection zone of his opponent. A big bust right there. The question is now, one of them's going down. Ladies and gentlemen, a split engagement by MEMCPY. The Banelings, I can't even get everything. Oh, the split's happening. A huge number of drones going down. And now the Nashville for Zai getting eaten alive by these Zerglings. Drones falling every which way. And Zai, 13 minutes into the game, GG, doesn't get the roaches out, loses the mineral line, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going into game number 4, and Microsoft is up 3-0. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is JW Schmo from Team Raytheon. Stay tuned. I don't know what's going to happen, but IBM is on the line.